What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? How you guys doing? It's Wednesday, June the 1st, 2022. Thank you for joining me here tonight for another metallic episode of Music of Destruction. Bringing you guys the very best in metal-related content right here on YouTube on the only metal channel you guys will ever need. If you missed anything in the past week, click the I, bring it down. Everything you need to get caught up is there. I'd really appreciate it. Remember to turn on that notification bell. Hit that subscribe button down below. It is free to do so you know when I post a new video. One of the hardest working metal channels on the platform. Brutally honest, upfront, controversial, opinionated, and unfiltered. If you like that, great. If you don't, fuck off. Welcome to Album Ranking Wednesdays here on the channel. Tonight we're going deep into the underground once again, into Norway, which is one of the best countries for black metal. As you all know, if you've seen anything about Norwegian Black Metal, including Until the Light Takes Us, Black Metal Satanica, Once Upon a Time in Norway, Pure Fucking Mayhem, etc., then you definitely know why this country is widely revered as the capital of black metal, along with many other European countries and then the United States and other regions like that. Canada has a bunch of good bands. There's bands all over the world that make awesome black metal. Now, this band to me is one of the pioneering bands of DSBM, and some will argue this, however, which is fine, but they definitely have all of the elements, and I would consider them to be Proto-DSBM. Tonight, I am ranking Forgotten Woods. Yes, guys. Now, the band hails from Norway and formed back in the early 90s, and for some reason were very overlooked during the surge of Norwegian black metal, which to me remains a mystery as to why this occurred. Now, they are without a doubt one of the best 90s black metal bands of all time, and the melancholic dark atmosphere of Bethlehem, STRID and Burzum fame can be found within the framework of Forgotten Woods' music. So definitely one of the pioneers of DSBM, and you can argue all you want, my mind isn't changing. Now, as usual, I am only ranking full lengths on this episode because the band has released demos and one split in an EP that would reappear on the compilation album as well as in other places. So there's no need to go through demos or splits. All right, let's get into the ranking. Coming in at number 3, Race of Cain, released in 2007 on 20 Buck Spin Records. This is an interesting release. It's very kind of modern meets old school. The production is a little bit cleaner than I would like. It's not a terrible release. There are some good, memorable tracks on here. It does maintain a consistent atmosphere, but it's lacking the charm of their other two full-length albums. It is probably an album that I could put on and not get bored of, but it's definitely their weakest, in my opinion, in terms of their releases. Now, for them to come back in 2007 and put something out was amazing, and I definitely applaud them for this, but I really miss what made their first two albums so special, and some of that is here. Yes, there's just some other ideas that were incorporated within this album that I'm not the biggest fan of. It's pretty damn good, it's just not a masterpiece. Number 3, Race of Cain. Coming in at number 2, The Curse of Mankind, released in 1996 on No Colors Records. Now, the band has claimed that No Colors Records released their first two albums without the band's permission, so I would consider these to be unofficial releases, and I'm sure you would as well. Now, they do have the three of their albums were later re-released on another label that I can't remember the name of right now, but I am ordering through them. The Curse of Mankind is an incredible release. I did include it in my top 15 metal albums of 96 video. And this album to me is one of the most melancholic, atmospheric, cold black metal records of all fucking time. There is so many moments on this album that keep me coming back and drawn in and compelled to keep listening to it, in terms of how far they were willing to push the envelope when it came to illustrating and creating such a melancholic, depraved, depressive atmosphere, and very oppressive and claustrophobic as well. This is an incredible album. Number 2, The Curse of Mankind. Coming in at number 1, my favorite Forgotten Woods release, As the Wolves Gather, released in 1994 on No Colors Records. Again, unofficial release. This album, I've been blasting it all fucking day today. This to me epitomizes what Norwegian black metal encompasses on the more misanthropic, melancholic side, along with bands like STRID and Burzum, though Bethlehem is German. To me, this album really helped set the bar and the framework for what would come later from the resurgence of the USBM black metal, the third wave. A lot of bands took influence from Forgotten Woods, including Xaster and Leviathan and I Shalt Become. So I would definitely have to say that this album was so monumental and influential amongst many metal bands that were starting out during this time and would come later, that it cannot go unnoticed. This is an incredible fucking masterpiece from Forgotten Woods, and definitely something that should be in your collection. I'm going to be getting their first 2 albums for sure, and they are going to get reviewed here on Music of Destruction, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. But I will not be buying the No Colors unofficial releases. I'm going to give you guys a link in the description where you can buy their official releases that the band wants you to purchase, because the No Colors releases, they haven't been getting any royalties for those sales, which is really fucking shitty. Okay, so make sure you support the label where they're actually going to be able to make some money when you buy their vinyls. Yeah, As the Wolves Gather, incredible album, very, very monumental, very groundbreaking. It's getting number 1 for Forgotten Woods. Alright, so there you have it, another album ranking in the books here on the channel. I hope you enjoyed the premiere. If you're new here, subscribe, turn on that bell for all notifications. It's free to do so. Merchandise available, teespring.com. In the description, the link is there, as well as bonfire.com/store/Music of Destruction. Thank you to everybody who's bought merch. I appreciate it. Join the channel, become an MOD Elite, amazing perks at $4.99 per month. Hit the join button, you get access to exclusive review requests, exclusive content, band interviews, help with your YouTube channel, and collaborations should you run a YouTube channel. Thank you guys for watching here tonight. I really appreciate it. Have an awesome night. We'll see you for Top 15 Thursdays. I'm doing my Top 15 metal albums of 1997. See you guys later.